I've got a list. I've got a coffee. It's a big coffee. Let's go. All right, first of all, for collections, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to do like small collections that sell for good money, but can't make the top 5 because they're small collections. And unlike One Piece, they don't have 106 volumes now. Anyways, let's go. Honorable mentions, collections. Number 1, even though it's a best offer accepted, Peachy Peachy Pitch. Volumes 1 through 7, listed for $275, best offer accepted. Honorable mention number 2, Urotsuki Doji. Volumes 1 through 4. This is by Toshio Maeda, but you must remember this is actually a reprinted because the original, I believe, was 6 volumes, and that was by Central Park Media. That one goes for money. This one was by FAKKU, 2020 was reprinted, $250. Not bad, but not as much as the ones by Central Park Media. Honorable mention number 3 is a short little collection that always goes for big bucks. Lady Snowblood, volumes 1 through 4, $279.99. This was Dark Horse, 2005. Number 4 is the same thing. You don't see it sell that much as a collection, but when it does, it goes for good money. Gurren Lagann, volumes 1 through 6, $289.99. That's like $48.33 per book. Bondi Entertainment, 2009. And my final honorable mention, number 5, Monster Hunter, volumes 1 through 10, although it is missing volume 6 and volume 9, but those 8 books still went for $300. Viz Media, 2016. Alright, here we go into the actual top 5 collections of the week. Number 5 is one we haven't seen for quite a long time. It's Vagabond, volumes 1 through 12, Viz Big Editions. Although this is missing volume 10, but it still went for $500. That's like $45.45 a piece. Viz Media, 2008. Number 4 we do see quite often. It's Bleach, box sets 1, 2, and 3. So that's 74 books in total, $531. Viz Media, 2004. Number 3 is another one we've seen quite a bit lately. This is One Piece. Box sets 1, 2, 3, and 4, so 90 volumes, went for $536.33 American. That's almost $6 a book. Viz Media, 2003. We did have a couple big dollar collections sell this week. Number 2 is, I think, actually the first time we've ever had the whole collection sell. It's Vagabond, volumes 1 through 37. Even though the seller had 27, there was actually 37 books in the sale. Went for $999.99. Viz Media, 2002. Number 1, when it sells, it always sells for really good money. This is Gantz, volumes 1 through 37. Half of these were actually still in the factory plastic. Went for $1,150. That's $31.08 per book. Dark Horse, 2008. Alright, now we get into the top 10 singles, and as usual I have 5 honorable mentions. Honorable mention number 1, Full Metal Alchemist, Volume 1, the hardcover, but this is signed by 4 voice actors. It was originally listed for $495. Honorable mention number 2 is a newcomer to the list. It's Onu Baku. This time it's Volume 8. Went for $79.99, but I will put up another Onubaku. Volume 10 went for $84.99, so definitely some high dollars for a recent series. This was Yen Press 2015. Honorable mention number 3 is an oldie, Kira, Volume 1. This is the UK edition, put out by Mandarin Paperbacks back in 1994. Went for $95. And the final honorable mention is another naughty book. It's called Please Freeze Please, $99. J18, which is a sister company of J-List, originally published in 2020. Okay, let's get into the top 10. And yes, we did have a lot of ties, including the spot at number 10. We had 2 books. The first one is Puella Magi Homura Tamura, Volume 2, $115, originally published by Yen Press 2016. What it's tied with at number 10 is a newcomer to the list. This one is Spell of Desire, Volume 3, This is factory sealed, $115 as well. Viz Media 2015. Number 9, and there was a three-way tie for number 9. The first one is a soul-crushing book that I've featured before. It's Mr. Hirashi's Amazing Freak Show, $119.95. Blast Books, 1993. The second title at number 9 is Exolic, Volume 4, The Omnibus, $119.95. Kodansha Comics 2014. We've had this one before. And speaking of had it before, the final entry at number 9, Welcome to the NHK, the novel, $119.99, Tokyo Pop, 2007. Alright, now we jump to number 8, and it's a light novel, I No Kasubi, Volume 6, sold for $124.39 US, Digital Manga Publishing, 2009. Number 7 is another newcomer to the list. It's Biichi, Volume 4, the final book in the series, $124.99, Yen Press, 2009. At number 6, last week I said that Volume 22, the gold foil edition, might be the most valuable. Well, how things change in a week. This is One Piece, Volume 23, gold foil edition, $134.99 US. Viz Media 2009, I did see a Volume 22 gold foil go for as little as $100 this week as well. Number 5, more naughty books. This one's a little deceptive. This is Velvet Kiss, Volumes 3 and 4. The seller had all 4 in the picture, but in the description it said they're only selling Volume 3 and Volume 4, so those 2 books went for $275, although I could see how the buyer might expect they're getting all 4. At number 4, it's one we've had before. It's Memories, the collection. This went for $149, and this is by Mandarin Paperbacks, 1994. Again, this is like a UK publisher. These are probably not that easy to come across. Number 3, yet again, another newcomer, Samurai Deeper Kyo. This is the Volume 37, Volume 38 Omnibus, $149.99. Del Rey, 2010, and one of the reasons this is probably so valuable, this is Del Rey near the end of their publishing manga, so there's probably not a lot of these volumes out there. At number 2, if you don't know that Vagabond, especially near the end of the series, becomes very valuable, well, you do now. Vagabond, Volume 34, $200. Viz Media 2013. And finally, at number 1, and I was so excited when I first saw this listing because I thought it was the 1 in 5,000 holographic edition until I read it a little closer. It is Dragon Ball Z, Volume 1, the hardcover collector's edition, $400, Viz Media 2008. So what happened when Viz originally put out their shonen titles back in 2003 in English? They had the 1 in 5,000s, the holographic gold cover editions, including Dragon Ball Z, which I'm still waiting to see a sale for. But 5 years later, they went and they put out the collector's edition, which is hardcover versions as well. I'll put up the spreadsheet for collections. I really wanted to showcase some of these smaller collections that don't get their due, that still sell for pretty good money. It was really nice to see Vagabond, the collection, sell for $1,000. So actually that's a really good deal considering how much like 35, 36, 37 normally go for. So sometimes it's cheaper to buy the entire collection. Looking at the singles this week, a lot of newcomers. So I'll put up the spreadsheet here. Puella Magi Homura Tamara Volume 2, that's actually a new one. Same with Spell of Desire Volume 3. Biichi Volume 4, new to the list. Velvet Kiss Volumes 3 and 4, new. Samurai Deeper Kyo Volume 37 to 38 Omnibus. Even that Dragon Ball Z, the Volume 1 hardcover, is new. So all in all, it wasn't, a super high selling week. The average value for the true top 10 was like 151 for the singles, so not astounding, but again, it was interesting to me because there was a lot of new titles out there. Just goes to show you, maybe we've got some up-and-comers, right? Always good to see new things. Anyway, that's all for this week, folks, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.